It is now March and we are about 2 months away from the Garfield movie releasing in theatres. We got a new trailer a few weeks back and an exclusive clip that shows us why Garfield hates Mondays.
Ow, it's so hot. Ow, it's really hurting. Ow, ow, ow.
And that's why we should go from Sunday to Tuesday.
I am excited to see this, and it releases in Australia just a couple of days after my birthday, which will make it a special treat for me. There is something about the designs that seem a bit off to me though. I touched upon this topic once before and I want to go a little bit more into this. I can't work out exactly what is off here. Don't get me wrong, this movie and the characters look amazing. It's just Garfield and Odie's design. I can't put my finger on it, but something just seems off. I went back and had a look at the 2D Garfield specials and then looked at the designs for the 3D Garfield show just to see how Garfield translated into 3D back then. I remember seeing the cover of Garfield Gets Real thinking how good that looked, and then in the actual movie he looked kind of different. Not bad, mind you, this was like one of his first 3D appearances, so some things weren't going to look quite right on some angles, but he didn't look as good as they had him on the cover. I really liked the design they went with in the Garfield show though. In my opinion, it captured the character's iconic look from the comics very well. When taking 2D characters and turning them 3D, it isn't going to look exactly the same. Like when you're translating things like this, it can be a bit tricky. It's not impossible to recreate iconic looks of these characters and worlds, and I think they did a great job in the Garfield movie. I just want to have a quick look at Odie for a moment. Let's compare his appearance in the Garfield show to his movie design, and we can see something is clearly different. We can see here Odie's eyes are smaller. I can't tell if his nose is smaller or his muzzle is smaller and the nose is the same size, but everything on his face just seems a little bit smaller. I think Garfield is the same too. His eyes seem a little bit smaller. Like, you can still tell this is Garfield and this is Odie. It's just interesting that the tweaks at least are very noticeable to me, and I'm sure there's other big Garfield fans out there that are looking at this like, something's a little bit off. Now, does this ruin it for me? Not at all. I think the characters in this movie look amazing and I can't wait. I am kind of curious to know why they tweaked their eyes and ears and muzzle and made things a little bit smaller, but, you know, at the end of the day, if I never find out, it's not going to ruin this movie for me. It looks like it's going to be a really fun time. Also, I just want to add, the villains in this movie seem a bit crazy, murderous, over-the-top supervillains that you wouldn't necessarily find in a Garfield story. Again, it's not bad, it's just, it doesn't feel very Garfield-ish. More like they're doing a family animated superhero movie that Garfield's been, like, dropped into. Now, I could be wrong, we don't know much about the villains yet, and you know, even if it is something like that, maybe this is the fresh take the franchise needs to become relevant with the younger audience today.
If I don't make it back,
Tell my story.
hey, little mama, yeah, you heard about me. You heard about me. Ow,
Part of me wants to help him.
ow,
No, this is how he learns.
Well, that's going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm still on my break from YouTubing, but I just wanted to get this little video out there because I saw the trailers and I just kind of wanted to talk about this. I do hope to get some more videos ready in time for May, but we'll just see if life lets that happen or not. Anyway, if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts below. Are you excited for the Garfield movie? Did you notice the designs were a little bit off, or you don't really care, it just looks like a fun time? Let's discuss. Alright everyone, I will see you in the next one. Mr. E out.